Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming out to the Brick Theater today, 3 p.m. on a Sunday. We're really excited to get to share this work. It premiered last month as part of the Interrobang Festival here, and we just loved it so much we couldn't stand not seeing it again this month. And we're going to live stream it. As you can see, there's a pretty extensive setup there, thanks to ZANNI Productions. So then it'll live on the Brick YouTube forever, and you can share it with everyone else. A 4-camera setup that will capture every disgusting thing that you're about to see. So again, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you to NYFA Artist City Corps grants for helping make this possible and free. And to check out the rest of our programming, just go to the Brick Theater, not the Brick Theater, www.bricktheater.com. That's theater with an ER. We have a lot of really exciting stuff coming up. The rest of October is pretty much mostly drag, so that's great and fun. So come check it out. It's weird drag too. And yeah, enjoy the show.
When I got the thing that made the noise, it made the thing I was doing so much better. When it makes the sound, I love it more. I love the sound, the love, the relationship. Everything we feel when we are alive is love, but we think it is something else and get sad about it, but it's all love. Everything we feel in what we do and who we meet in the plants we see in the plants we make, it's orbs and radiation of love and light and bright. And yet, here I am in this dark room with nothing to do but think about the impossibility of synchronizing our hearts because our hearts can't speak. We speak.
Why, ouchie. How did that get up there? All the way up there. Wow. I am so proud of myself. I did that. All by myself. Just me. What's the matter?
Happy Friday, looking forward to finally meeting this week.
Yeah, sure. Could we actually do Tuesday instead?
I'm not free on Tuesday. How about Wednesday?
No, Wednesday's no good. That's not gonna work now.
Okay, well, how about tonight? Late tonight.
Can't do tonight either. Are you free Tuesday or Thursday?
I'm not free on Thursday. You know, I don't think the schmuck is worth the trouble. You know, do you think maybe this wasn't meant to be?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work out. I'm not really like interested in you. I don't think we have a chemistry. It's not gonna happen. Yeah.
Okay, well, I wasn't gonna have sex with you anyway. Enjoy what remains of your life. You know that feeling when your estimate is exactly correct? That's amore.
The feeling of a cool breeze on a hot summer day.
That's amore. A surprise discount applied at checkout. That's amore.
Finding a new way to crack your knuckles or your elbow or your jaw. A new leaf on one of your houseplants.
That's amore. When you overhear some juicy drama at a bar or restaurant.
That's amore. When you reject the things you cannot accept. When you reject the things you cannot change. When you reject the difference. That's amore.
Anyway, thank you all so much for coming out tonight, and thank you to everyone who's tuned into the live stream. Up next, we're going to do Steve Reich's clapping music. Cigarette smoking is not permitted indoors.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Do you have any snacks?
You could have one marshmallow now, or Cosimo, if you can wait until the end of the live stream, you can have 2 marshmallows, and everyone in the audience can have 1 each, but only if you wait. What should they do?
Wait.
Fuck your marshmallows!
Haven't you had enough, I ask myself? If I stop right now, I'll gain experience and willpower, experience points. I might level up, or as some call it, maturing. Self-control is an emotional muscle that needs to grow and build and get stronger. It's not a tendon or a rubber band that stretches and pulls until it snaps. That would be ridiculous. That would mean that you are not in control, that some things aren't your fault, but everything is.
Wah, boo-hoo. I can't get what I want. 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 Everybody. Wah, boo-hoo. I can't get what I want. Wah, boo-hoo. I can't get what I want. Wah, boo-hoo. I can't get what I want. asking ourselves the age-old question of sex. What does it feel like?
What's that old saying?
If you go home with someone and they don't have
A copy of Laurie Anderson's Big Science?
if they don't have any of those high-heeled feet,
Or any of those baggy pants?
Don't
Have sex with them!
Yeah. Ooh. And I really have to wonder, every time I take a pill, what happens if I take more than what I'm supposed to? Might I lose a toe? Could it prevent me from getting scurvy? Would it cure my loss? Or perhaps I would turn into a Flintstone.
so true, bestie. It's like Lana Del Rey sings, "Myself is a dangerous thing for a woman like me to be, but everybody else is already taken." When he said he didn't love me, I felt that right here. Well, it wasn't that he didn't love me, he just didn't want to go on a second date with me. But now I am not heartbroken. In fact, I can tell you more about what I am not than what I am. I am not heartbroken. I am not lost, and I am not hungry.
I am so hungry, and this is New York, so you gotta dance for your dinner, and I'm telling you, I'm dancing as fast as I can. I'm dancing as fast as I can. Yeah.
I hate work, but I love problem solving. So I rationalize work as a conduit for getting the things that I want, enlightenment being the paramount, and validation the secondary.
Yeah, and just piggybacking off of that, to circle back and put a pin in it by EOD for synergy's sake, I would just like to say that in this world there are two types of jobs: talking jobs and building jobs. And when you're an LGBT or an LGBTQ, you already have a full-time job, and that's being gay. So, in conclusion, I would just like to say,
However, couldn't have said it better myself. That's right, folks. When you make problem solving your work, then you'll never bing bong a day in your life. Let's dance!
the two of us are currently in a fight to see who can care less about the relationship without it totally falling apart. This one has a birthday coming up soon, so it sort of feels like a trap. Listen, I would love to talk to you about, you know, like how you're doing. Except, I don't really want to hear it if it's going to be like, well, no, I guess I don't want to talk about it if, you know, being apart can be a really good thing. So, let's just see how this goes. You know that phenomenon of waking up next to somebody in the morning and wondering, is this as good as it gets? Is this fulfilling me the way I want it to? If I stopped reaching out to you, would we ever see each other again? By merely asking any of those questions, they sort of become their own answer. If it was giving me life, I wouldn't have to ask. Wait, nope, not doing that, I'm over that, I don't care. I don't, it doesn't matter, I'm over it, we're moving on. I'm not gonna like wait around for closure. I'm not gonna like do any of that. I'm gonna take my closure. I'm gonna make my own closure. Woo! Yeah! Ooh, nothing like biting into a really tart, sweet, crisp, juicy apple.
Tell me something your mom doesn't know. Here's something my mom doesn't know. I really am just fucking the text man for texts. Eating, breathing, sleeping, or staying awake late at night for texts. I send a text as quickly as I can, so I can receive one, I hope, quickly. I'm just living for texts, exercising for texts, sucking dick and cock for texts. But I'm not talking about all texts. I'm talking about texts from special someones. I'm so eager for those texts. Living for those texts, waiting for those texts, waiting for those texts.
I've been waiting a long time for the club to let me in, for the subway to come, for my test results to come back, for my food to get here. I've been waiting to tell you how I feel, how I really feel. And I've been waiting for you to make a move, because you are just so hard to read, and I've been sending you all of the signals.
Stop everything you're doing. I have something extremely important I need to tell you. Let's sit. So, here's the thing. I have a lot I need to say that's on my mind, and please don't interrupt me until I'm finished. The thing is, I've been thinking about our relationship, and I think I need some space from you, you know?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And so what I want is
right.
a week,
Yes, absolutely.
maybe a month,
Yes.
where we don't talk to
Right.
each other, we don't see each other.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna figure out what my life is
Okay.
separate from you.
Right.
And
Yes.
I don't want you to
right.
text me or
Right.
like anything I put on social media.
Absolutely.
Just like
Absolutely.
a clear break, just for a little bit of
Absolutely.
time.
Yes.
And please,
Right.
please
Right.
don't
Right.
interrupt what I'm
Right.
about to say, because I know you
Yes.
wouldn't do that.
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so the thing
No.
is,
No.
I enjoy
No.
our relationship,
Absolutely.
but I
Right.
just don't feel
Absolutely.
like it's right.
Absolutely.
So
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna
No.
go on this journey. It's gonna take as much time as it needs. And and as much time as I take, I'm just gonna double it. So I really know
Yes.
exactly how I feel. And
Right.
so
Right.
don't, interrupt this boundary, or I'll know that you're a terrible person and I never want to see you again. So, bye.
Hey, you wanna come over and fuck ass? Eat my put, slurp my cup, stand Luna and do dishes, call my senator and rock harder than a mechanical bull at the county fair.
Alrighty. Here's your table, and your waiter will be over shortly.
Wait! Can you take my order?
No. Hi, I'm Travis, and I'll be taking care of you tonight. What can I get started for you?
Oh, just a plate of marshmallows for me, please.
I'm so sorry, we're fresh out of marshmallows.
Oh. Well, then what is it that you can get to me quickly?
The special.
I'll take it. And I'm gonna go to the restroom so that by the time I get back to my table, the food will already be here and it'll be as if no time passed at all. I just don't feel like I know what anyone is ever talking about anymore. Like with all these TV shows. How do people have time to watch all of them? I sure don't. Well, I do, but it all just feels so very compulsory. Like, I don't even think I like reading or watching or listening or attending, but I don't want to have to read some I don't want to have to read some textbook and memorize material on why someone would want to murder Otto von Bismarck. And when did everyone learn all these song lyrics? How do people know all these movie quotes? I'm so out of the loop. And I want to be a part of things and I go to look something up, but I don't know what to type in. And what's even going on nowadays? The thing is, I feel so dehydrated. What's that? Stop.
Here, have a glass of water.
You know, the only thing I like more than having nothing to do is having something to do.